And we are live with some Clive. No, Final Fantasy 16, we're back. Yeah, last time shit popped off. We went to the Mother Crystal in Drake's Head. We did some side quests before we went there, though. And we uncovered some weird motherfucker called Typhon. We fought him, not fought him, as Ifrit, because Clive finally accepted that he was Ifrit the stream before. And now he's like fully embraced the power. And we defeated Typhon. Sid died. Then Joshua came back. Basically, I don't know, absorbed Typhon or Ultima, which is what Joshua called him, which makes me suss out that the final boss, or maybe like one of the final bosses, is going to be Joshua, or the next like major boss will be Joshua, because he is basically devoured a being that is clearly powerful and wants Clive because he's, I guess, like qualified for whatever Ultimate wants to do. I don't know, they want to like use him for something. Or use Clive for something. But Ultimate's clearly powerful, so he's going to wait for his moment, escape, and take control of Joshua, and then we'll have to fight Joshua, and it's going to be like a full circle from the beginning of the game where we played as Joshua fighting Clive, even though it wasn't really Clive, and now we're going to be Clive fighting Joshua, I think, even though it's not really Joshua, so it's full circle. Also Sid died, and then there was a 5-year time jump, and now Clive is Sid, or basically taking Sid's place, right, because he absorbed his powers before Sid died. And Kupka, who is Titan, the dominant for Titan, is basically on the hunt for Sid and the new hideaway, which is where we got to last stream at the end. Yeah, a little bit of a longer recap. I don't know why I did a recap, but it helps out. Also, there was a patch that just released. Well, last night, actually. I got it last night. Where they've fixed a motion blur. And I think they've improved some frame rate stuff too. So that's great. But yeah, the plan for this stream is to probably like push main story for a bit, then do side quests towards the end of the stream, because last stream we did the opposite. We did side quests first, then main story. I think I need to beat the game, but I don't want to rush it, you know, because like I said, we haven't got much to play in July. So let's just get through this main story though, because I don't want anything spoiled for me. Yeah. Here we are. Speak with Otto.
Ah, there you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sent his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us.
Also, Clive got rid of his brand.
Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army.
Keeping an eye. He's only got one eye.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Who's that? New character?
Can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
All in good time, my furless friend. Vivian.
I trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
Ah,
Have you know that only
thanks for
few
that, Clive.
attempts have been made on
Saying
my
her
part,
name.
and none was especially memorable. So
Her full name for some reason.
I owe the honor. Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws.
Yeah, I mean, that's basically been the whole game.
Mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here?
Hang on.
Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures.
That's a lot of
But Odin
blight.
would sooner pawn his sword than
Hang on.
elude relinquish ash.
I know the mic might be
The Empire
buzzing.
pays dearly for every blade of grass
No, we're good.
bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target.
What if I... hang on.
Ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move.
It might be buzzing. Sorry.
For neutral neighbor, a nation
No,
which
we're
could
good.
legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Walud,
And
and
Rosaria.
of course, our friends in Yaran.
Oh.
Who will be left standing
Well, I guess Rosaria's over there.
when the last
at
drop
the
of
top.
blood is spilled?
Yeah, I guess there was no more blight around Drake's head.
Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall
Oh,
consider
great.
ourselves even.
Even. Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was adequate.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
So what is this?
Another of my lectures. What is it that you wish to learn?
By speaking with Vivian in the Hideaway's map room, Clive can view the state of the realm and learn more about the current goings-on, Jesus Christ, in Valisphere. We visit any of the 9 Tales past lessons or take a deeper look at the relationships of those individuals in Clive's orbit.
Here's the latest information I have.
Here you can view a detailed visualization of character relationships in Final Fantasy XVI that updates as you progress through the main scenario. Use L1 and R1 to cycle through pivotal milestones in Clive's adventure. That's cool.
One must understand one's place in the world.
Here you can do this. Yeah, okay. Yep.
The state of the realm is ever changing, Clive.
Well, no shit. That's how it works.
am a tinker by trade, but I've always been fascinated with the art of healing.
I didn't ask, to be honest.
Have we any more
Lawsman Harpocrates.
Harpocrates. What a name.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I love how all the people that we needed
Return it.
for, like, activities and stuff survived after the hideaway was destroyed. I assume all the people that had side quests too survived.
Young scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could
Maybe not, though.
explain
Because there's some games out there that, like, stop you from,
constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my
like, doing
search
side quests after a certain point in the story.
Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
What do you mean there's no such thing as Moogles? Isn't that like flying thing by like the
The twins seem well.
board?
Aye,
A Moogle?
yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night,
Mm.
from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must.
That's also why we should take the fight to Titan.
The time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day.
Good day.
Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
What if Gav isn't back?
My knowledge is yours. I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them.
Yeah. Imagine we just do a lore stream where we just go through all the lore.
Study the tomes.
Just read everything. Be some shit, wouldn't it? Mythos? What the fuck? I don't know why I'm asking what the fuck when I could just click, like, press it and I'll get my answer. Yeah, the fall of Drake's Head. Yeah, bearers are pissed at us. Now that I think about it though, wouldn't the side quests not be available anyway because like fucking 5 years have passed? Yeah, but Moo's dead, maybe. Wait, what? Oh, Panthers.
The door to the shelves shall ever be open.
Ooh! Frame rate was a little bit juicy there, wasn't it? Return to your chambers.
like a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav.
I mean, it's still obvious that we were branded, though.
Not a Stolas. Alright, I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
It's basically a massive scar.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Have you been to the toll? I hear a new shipment.
Oh, what's up, Jill?
Otto was here earlier with a letter from Gav. He left it on your desk.
Wall of memories? What the fuck? Created the day Clive pledged his allegiance to Sid, this crystal shard transfixed with twin daggers is a powerful reminder of a promise made, a friendship forged, and a legacy inherited. Memorabilia. What is this? It's a random door. Oh. Goblin coin. We can sell that. Reports, letters, and other important missives addressed to Clive are delivered to the reading table in his chambers. New messages are always arriving, so make it a point to check the reading desk upon returning to the hideaway. The Republican army marches on the Empire at Twinside, and the men of the Rock have been summoned to the front. Something big is brewing. I reckon I'll see you're done to wear upon my return.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kupka's charge. With his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Well, that's good.
News, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance, the one we've been waiting for.
Also, Clive knows about Joshua being back. He saw him.
Look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. Each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Okay, he's not
Summoning an
got control of it.
is a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes,
The fuck?
leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
Are we not going to go look for Joshua there? And we know he's out there.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima.
Jesus. Yeah, Clive, we were there. We saw it.
If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
You come to that conclusion 5 years later?
to a world without mother crystals.
We're not even halfway through the fucking game here. Oh, this feels more like a beginning of the game. Oh. Meanwhile, Joshua. He's got to be a little bit older now, right?
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the Blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
Well, it's not. I can't hear you.
Master Clive, a moment, if you...
So, Bo.
My apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well.
We're going back to Martha's vest. The Gathering Storm. Yes, I named the title of the stream this. Because that's what I'm going to do. There's no spoilers, just looking up quest titles. I guess there could be, but...
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest.
Okay.
Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
So she was probably taken then.
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastport, the Empire's been tightening its grip round the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing.
Yep.
If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
Yes, we will. A new quest is available nearby. Oh, down there. We'll activate the side quests, but we won't do them. I guess it depends on what it is.
Finish with that long back, Sid.
My name's not Sid, dude.
Damn blighted bilge. Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
The lake water doesn't agree with it, then?
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry'll keep eating away at the timber like young Tech does our lemon tarts. Suppose a coat of pitch might stave off the rot for a moon or so, assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Not any bloody more.
Bloody hell.
Tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
Of course, Obolus. Your
What a
skills
name.
are the only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands. Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative.
So a fetch quest?
And it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tide me over.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest. That's for certain.
Cork and ball. Wait, what? I'm curious if I've got stick drift, because I saw the controller was moving. I guess not. Oh, this is the same area, right? Yeah, I guess we can do the side quest and then do main quest. And it's probably going to tell us to go back to... Actually, if this is all we have to... Can we jump down here? Yeah. If this is all we have to do, we could just like teleport back to the hideaway and then go to Martha's Vest.
Easier than felling a forest, I said. Trees don't have teeth. Over here!
I think that'd fuck them up even more because they are trees. Oh, you twat. Also, is it just me, but like combat feels better? Like the frame rate wise, like it feels like much smoother. I'm 48 experience for that.
I can't imagine Obolus needing any more than this. Time to head home.
Oh really? That was it? Stick drift! I'm not even holding the controller. Hey, look at that. Look at that! That's insane. Fucking 50 quid controller having stick drift. It's funny how, like, only new controllers have started doing that. Like, PS4 and PS5 controllers did it, but I never noticed it in PS3 controllers. Like, I just don't get, like... My controller's clean as fuck, dude. There's no way, like... I always get stick drift. Like, it's more common for me. Like, I lost so many PS4 controllers because of fucking stick drift. I mean, I've had stick drift in this controller before, but, like... God, it's so annoying. So inconsistent too, like sometimes it does it and then it doesn't. It's the annoying part about it. Why did it fucking put me up here?
Finish with that log, Sid.
Name isn't Sid.
Well, did you find me some wax?
Find is one way of putting it.
Ugh. Reeks like a chocobo's arse.
Why are you sniffing a chocobo's ass?
I suppose the Argo will mind as long as he stays above the waves.
Argo. So your boat has a name. I didn't know.
Well, now you do.
Same as me old man. He was a ferryman himself back before the blight came. The boat's all I have left of him. And thanks to you, he'll sail another day.
Da 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 da. What abilities are we looking at? 622 points. Oh, that's Deadly Embrace. That might be decent. Gouge. Launcher. What is that? Summon from the heavens. A mighty 11 bolt. Summon a storm of fire, but that shit's ass. Yeah, I'll probably want to get these two. I might save up for a bit though, because a lot of these are kind of expensive. So we'll save up. Martha's vest. Right, main story.
Come on. We need to find the others.
Let's get you.
Let me guess, Martha's dead. Who the fuck are you?
What said you'd be coming? I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. No one was spared their fury.
Oh, a gathering storm.
Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all her efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
They took her.
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey, sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go...
Yeah, what is it?
Marcus heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
Dark clouds gather. So, when it says prioritize quests, I guess it's when you've got like more than 3. Right.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison.
Wait, was that?
Authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
See, I'm worried about stick drift now. Oh, damn it. You got anything good for me? Probably not.
Take
Nope.
care out there, eh?
Oi, look sharp.
Won't be able to play as much. Oof. Otherwise. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I didn't want to do that either. Wait, level 19. But what's the difference between a death blossom and a fucking thorn thing?
Look. Up ahead.
Martha?
Martha. Are you hurt?
How the fuck did she get out?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something. Tell us what happened. What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened. The Black Shields? The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds. Poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then they may still be alive, Martha.
I mean, that's not how it works, Clive.
Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Black Shields. Is this some sort of twisted joke?
Yeah, that's what Clive used to be, mate.
Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they
Well,
fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too far, even for the Empire.
I mean, that's what an empire does, right? It takes what people know, what was for good, and makes them bad. Like stormtroopers. When it used to be clones. Someone who barely feels like a holiday. Yeah. That's just how it goes, though. No, yeah, true. I mean, my summer holiday, well, the weekend I was like away. I got sunburned, and I'm still fucking peeling, like my skin's just
There might still be someone inside.
fucked. They might still be inside, yeah. They're dead.
No.
You'd think there'd be a lot more blood.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Where the fuck did you guys come from?
They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offence.
And you being an arsewipe is also a serious offence, but we don't talk about that.
Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long.
Oh. Aim for fucking education, right? I mean, technically, I guess you already do with like taxes and whatever, but and plus, like, I'm not. Imagine getting a loan. I mean, I guess that's what people do though for university, but yeah.
Is that all of them?
I think so.
Uma, you just want to fucking sit back, play some games, you know?
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
Look for a loan for the BA translation course I've been doing for 3.5 years. Oh, you took a loan. Read that wrong. I mean, that's what people do though for university, don't they? They just take out like a massive loan and then pay it over time. Which I think is like the better way to do it, honestly. But I just don't like taking huge loans.
Calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
Yeah, I can tell. He's breathing.
We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
What the fuck kind of voice acting?
Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The cuttings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her.
Why is he so quiet?
Tell Mother to beg Sid's aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
Tiki doesn't know I'm Sid.
I shall.
Not really.
Sid, where are you? Sid! In here. We found a survivor.
I mean, we're gonna turn back and he'll be dead.
Clive.
Yep.
He's gone.
We've laid the abbot to rest, but the bearers, they didn't need to die like
9k each year, Jesus.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
Yeah, another side character that's probably gonna die. Fucking Cole. Generic name. Number 72. This place used to be so beautiful. Now look at it. It's a mucky fucking mess. What is that? What the fuck? It's a bounty. It's always marks. Every now and then Clive may encounter creatures larger, faster, and more ferocious than most. While flight is always an option, defeating these toys marks can earn him not only renown, but also rare materials that may be used to craft new gear or upgrade existing items. How the fuck did I parry that? It's a floating eyeball. Whoa, what the fuck? What the flying asshole? Ooh. Burn him. Burn it. Oh, that was my first hit too. I lost my voice. Burn him. Burn him. Burn. Yeah, the frame rate feels a little better in combat. That's what I'm talking about. Burn him. Burn him. What the f— oh, I'm stuck! Because for some reason Clive doesn't like water. Oh yeah, I forgot to do the embrace thing. Oh! It's like a fucking Pokemon. And what is this shit? Oh, I couldn't see that. Where's Jill? I think she's like gone back to Martha's vest. Burn him, burn him, burn him, burn him, burn him, burn him. Easy. And we leveled up. Look at that.
You didn't see that coming.
Fucking bitch. I mean, if Jill was here, that probably would have gone much faster. Unless, like, the enemies kind of scale based on, like, how many people are in the pie.
That must be the bridge.
I mean, yeah, I mean, it's the only bridge. Scattered remains. Is anything gonna grab us?
So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
That's not the sea. It's like a lake.
Truly free.
Who the fuck? Oh.
What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
How the fuck is Jill faster than me? That's some bullshit, dude. Honestly, like, I hope there's a game where... Actually, no. I hope GTA 6, your character sprinting, if you sprint long enough, he just starts fucking Naruto running. Be amazing. Speaking of GTA or Rockstar, oh, the Dead 1 is gonna get remastered or remade. I think it'll be a remake. There's no way it'll be just a remaster. There's, like, it'd be stupid. There's, like, they had massive problems with the original Red Dead, right? There's a reason it's not on PC. Because the source code is shit. And I think that kind of played into the fact that, like, John couldn't swim. There was no swimming mechanic in Red Dead 1 because the game was a pile of shit in terms of, like, design and stuff. And RDR2 Remaster as well. They could bundle it. Or maybe not bundle it, but it could just be like a... I mean, it's Rockstar, it won't be a patch. It'll be a full fucking price thing. Look at that! You see that movement there? You see that little, like, jiggle that fucking Clive did there? I'm so fed up with this. Look at this. Look at that. Fucking stick drift, dude. Look at that! And that's not me. I've not even got my hand on the controller right now. God's sake, Sony, you fucking... How do you solve stick? Look at that! It got worse! That's... I'm not even... This is it doing... It's doing it on its own. I'm not even touching it. Still going. That's ridiculous. Fucking 50 quid controller and it's got stick drift. Which was an issue on PS4 controllers. Funny how... I said it before, funny how fucking PS5 controllers have stick drift, but I never had that problem on fucking PS3. Therefore proving that the PS3 controller is better than the PS5. No. The DualSense is good, but why the fuck has it got stick drift? It's so dumb. Oh, look at that. That's insane. I don't even know how you fix it either. Like, usually I just like blow into the analog thing, but it's not even fixing it. I've lost so many controllers to stick drift. It's actually insane. Sony should be fucking sued for that. Selling a faulty product like this. Which I think they were going to get sued for that. Oh, look at that. I'm just like clicking in like the analog to make... Like, let me blow in it. I'm going to mute the mic so it doesn't... I guess it's been solved. I don't fucking know.
No one survived then.
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Alright.
We must as well. Will you be alright here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need.
I want revenge on that bitch.
Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
What'll be a proper remaster for Red Dead 2 though? All it needs is 60 FPS, I think, because like Red Dead 2 still looks fucking great. Like, I guess ray tracing, but like ray tracing is such a fucking gimmick. It's not even worth the sacrifice of frame rate. And plus, I just don't know where they utilize ray tracing. I guess like on the lighting maybe. What is this? Plus sign?
You handy with that sword of yours?
No.
Of course you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing. Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not? Because a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
Chocobos?
You are
Wait, do I get a chocobo?
wild birds? Hmm? The big ones? And not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see. They protect travellers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Chocobos. Fighting bandits.
It's true. Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were too. And now, they're back, looking to settle the score. Oh, go on then. Don't just stand there. Go and help them.
Alright. calm down.
Alright.
There's a good
The dialogue option was alright. It's funny.
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. The rotten scoundrels were driving the poor things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world. She's a hero to us locals. And don't worry, you'll know her when you see her, right enough.
I'm sure I will.
And good luck to you. And give those no-good bastards a hiding from me.
And the good thing is I've got 2 controllers. PS5 controllers. So if one... I feel like I've had stick drift on this one before and I've swapped controllers and then after a while the stick drift kind of just went away. But the other controller goes flat instantly. Like it happened a few times on stream. We were playing Last of Us and it went... Like I charged it. It was fully charged. 30 minutes into the stream it was flat. Or about to go flat. So like one has a battery problem and the other one has stick drift. So fucked. And this is the one with the A on the back of like the serial code too, so I heard that they didn't have stick drift because they got like new analogs and stuff for them controllers, but clearly not. Feather.
A white feather. I thought ambrosia was one of a kind.
What if it is ambrosia? Is that the one with...
Looks like they went that way.
that like saved Clive, then got hit in the head? Dun 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 dun. Dun. And the good thing about stick drift, though, back on that topic, is I guess it's an easy fix for repair shops, right? And it's so inconsistent too, so it doesn't always do it. So that's a good thing. And the best way to test it, I always find, was Fortnite. Fortnite's very sensitive with its analog stick. See, I mean, it's not doing it now. Like, I'm going to click in a few times and see what happens. It's not doing it. So blowing into it fixed it. It's so weird. I don't... Like, is it like dust or something that's in it that causes that? Because why does blowing into it fix it? Because I've took a controller apart before to kind of like clean it up a little bit, but it still had stick drift. But blowing into it is what fixes it. It's so weird. You think blowing into it wouldn't fix it? I guess you could like get a can of compressed air and then just like spray it in between like the analog gap. See if that fixes it. Yeah, it's not even doing it now, look. I'm going to click in a few times on the analog stick. No, nothing. See what I mean? I hate how inconsistent stick drift is. Because sometimes it like goes insane and then sometimes it's just non-existent. Ah, it's a white one. Is that ambrosia? Oh, The Last of Us, my god.
But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Surprised he heard me. Where's Jill?
She's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
Alright then. But don't say I didn't warn you.
True. Where the fuck did Jill come from? A fucking poacher? Fuck you. Oh! You know what? Fuck you. That probably looked like arse on stream. Oh, it's a big boy. You arsehole. Oh! I didn't mean to do that. Oh! Ugh! That hit, fuck. I wanted to parry that, but I don't know why I'm trying to parry. I'd be better just dodging. Oh, what a fucking gurgle. We're still gurgling. Is it ambrosia?
You're safe now.
The eye looks damaged.
White heart, I presume.
How the fuck is that bird still alive though? It's been like 18 years, right?
It couldn't be.
What the fuck? What is this slideshow? Why?
Ambrosia. It is you. You survived.
Fuck knows how. Considering Murdoch got turned to ash.
And you found yourself a flock.
Oi! Is it over? I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on.
Oh,
Oh, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Luckily.
They did. And not only that.
Not only that, I've got a ride. Maybe? What's Clive doing with his hand?
I never stopped
Oh.
to think our hero here might once have been someone's mound.
Just telling him the story of how he used to own Ambrosia.
Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are.
You wouldn't expect Clive to be kind-hearted.
Bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Maybe.
Oh no, sorry. I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
What is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon. Told you. And it seems her pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
That's a yes.
Bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are.
Yeah, I need a saddle. Maybe some armor. There we go. Still needs armor though. Oh, an eye patch. Look at that. It's Nick Fury.
She cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
A few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry, we'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, Whiteheart? You've earned
It's not
yourself
Whiteheart.
some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now. You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my car on the road, didn't you? No, that can't be right. That fellow was a bearer.
Same voice, sir.
Oh, must have been, eh? Oh, that'll be the excitement getting to me. Silly sod that I am. Pay me no mind. Anyhow, best be on my way. Good luck to the both of you.
Are people blind? Do you not see like the scar? Like my scar's the exact same place where the bear was, or the brand was. $250. Chocobo unlocked. Fucking lovely. That's what I'm talking about. After 18 long years, Clive has finally been reunited with his faithful steed. So how long does a chocobo live for? Hold R3 while in the field to summon Ambrosia and add and X to mount it. Hey, there we go. Oh damn, look at them footprints. So where are we going? Oh, we've turned into the hideaway? Alright. We've got a chocobo.
Where's Gav?
Hey, what's up, Gav? Fucking one-eyed Gav. Finally. Why has he not got an eye patch?
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
I'm surprised Gav survived longer than Sid. Whoa.
Remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion?
That looks sick.
And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first.
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
Well, the two nations beat their shields. The rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming.
Hmm?
It's time we moved on the mother crystals.
That's kind of risky.
4 mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome.
Mm-hmm.
Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
There's no way it'll be that easy, though.
Exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
What?
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rosfield.
Lord Byron Rosfield of the 7 High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities.
We never met him, right?
Wait. Rosfield. And you're a Rosfield, of course.
Duh.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune. Along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
They're trying to get us to like Gav to kill him off. I ain't falling for it, dude. Stop it. Otto's counter is now open. New facilities, the following hideaway facilities are now available. Alien reports, patrons, whisper, the hunt board.
What are we waiting for, indeed?
Oh great, another fucking side quest. Is that Dragon's Breath? Think so, right? That's the capital. Or one of the capitals, and then you got this fucking thing over here. So we can't go back to that. I assume, is it a story moment maybe? Probably not. clean the local map up a little bit. I know, it's a little bit ADHD, I guess, but whatever. Oh, we got a new letter. Forgive my insistence on writing you these silly letters. Would that we had... Wait, what? Would that we had more time to speak to each other in person, but for every day we spend together it feels as though we must suffer another two apart. I'm gladdened to hear of your most unexpected union with Ambrosia, or should I say, Whiteheart. You told me once how your chocobo sacrificed herself to protect you that night at Phoenix Gate, and here, so many years later, we find she has spent her life doing that exact same thing, defending others. Some things never change, do they, Clive? Ambrosia's tack. A saddle and blinders crafted specifically for Clive's childhood chocobo, Ambrosia. Even after being separated from her master, the noble steed serves the people of Rosaria in his stead, protecting the defenseless from the merciless, just as a good shield would. What's this side quest down here? You know what this area does kind of remind me of? Even though I haven't played it, it kind of reminds me of Monster Hunter. Like, from what I remember seeing, like, of the previews for Monster Hunter World. Like, this area just kind of reminds me of that. I go the wrong way? Oh, so... Let me guess, fucking plants.
Was hoping to speak to you.
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, it's just, well, as you know, we've been trying to grow fruit down here.
It's good to know that something of the old hideaway still lives on.
Martel's pride and joy. It was a sapling when she rescued it from the rubble, but look at it now. All our hard work's finally paying off. I took it on, you see, after she died, and now it's finally ready to eat. And not only is it ready.
Wait, so the girl we fucking saved is dead?
Sweet as you like, in fact. She bred the bitter right out of it.
Impressive. And welcome news to more than a few, I'd say.
I thought this first harvest could go to the curse breakers, on account of all they do for the hideaway. You couldn't take them some, could you? Seems better them coming from you.
It'll be nice being the bearer of good news for a change.
Oh, thank you. She always had a soft spot for that lot, see? And once they've had their share, I'll see to it that everyone else gets some.
Alright.
You know, Martel apples, they're called, in honor of her memory. You hear that, Martel? Today's finally the day.
Yeah, isn't Martel the one we saved from like them spider things? I think.
Did you come through the forge today?
Possibly. Right, so what is over here? Well, something else is going to unlock here, definitely. It goes upstairs too, what?
What's the matter, Nectar?
The matter is this, Capo.
The hunt board. It's where the curse breakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that might pose a threat to our operations if they were left to roam free.
Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know?
Looks like a weird pig. I couldn't read all that, god damn it. He's just bragging though.
Right.
Saying that he's the mightiest.
Well, leaving your mightiness aside for the moment, the people of Valisthea are going through a lot already. What with the Blight and the war. The last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else. So if the Cursebreakers are too busy to help, then perhaps
I'll
I
do it.
can. Or at least I can try.
Let's have a look. Well, that's done. Possible seed of wild evers of striking size is necessary up the hill adjacent to Eastpool.
So Martha's all right.
And how may I assist you today?
I just want to see the state of the world.
Here you are. Very
Yeah, just to get rid of that. Also, what is this?
Oh, Clive. Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
What the fuck is that?
Whisper. Does that mean someone else is taking care of our friend's donations?
Oh, no. That's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer. I thought a new name might liven things up. I still catalogue every item that arrives, in addition to setting aside those tokens of appreciation the sender has specified are to be presented to you personally. Would you like to see if we have any?
Sure.
Is everything we've received and everything promised?
Complete side quest will earn Clive renown. Inspiring nameless benefactors from across the twins to donate money or items to Clive's cause. Visit Desiree at the Patron's Whisper in the Hideaway's Mess to view current renown level and accept any donations available. Orders one built on pride, but that does not mean we are too proud to give thanks where thanks is due. We may have failed Martha once, but never again.
Here you are.
Made band of outlaws and stashing deeds of dairy do. Are all the talk amongst the ladies of the court. We have gathered together several items of worth that you might continue your gallantry.
All yours. You've already got that one.
Well, there's nothing wrong with getting it again.
You two look like you could use something to eat. Here. Courtesy of Martel.
Martel. Now, where have I heard that name before?
Weren't she the girl from the Furrows?
Course she was. An odd sort, that one. Loved plants more than people.
What about the guy she was like working with that only cared about his work and not her?
Wait.
These aren't those apples, are they? Well, I'll be. She'd have been proud, and rightly so. Thank you, Sid.
How many apples did we get? Like 2?
For your service.
Or was it like 5? A nice little basket. Look at that.
Blimey, these take me back. I haven't seen a hideaway apple since. Old Sid was the only one who could stomach the things. He'd nab them right from the branch, make Martel livid. Not that anyone could stay mad at the man for long.
That sounds like the Sid I knew, all right.
Planning on keeping that lot to yourselves, were you?
Hey, leave it. They're mine.
These aren't Martells, are they? I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Can't have been easy, not in the Deadlands. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all her hard work didn't go to waste. Clive, tell the lad down in the backyard to run some over for me, will you?
Yeah, sure.
Not so much as
Even though you could just go get them yourself, you lazy fuck.
Well, I've got some manners at least. Thanks, Sid. You can leave the basket with me. I'll see that the others get their share. Oh, and give our compliments to the gardener, won't you?
That was the last of the apples. I should head to the backyard and pass along everyone's regards.
It's right enough to curdle your guts.
That broom's as ragged as
I did say we would like do side quests at the end, but I don't want to like push the story too far forward because clearly we're going to lose out on a lot of side quests because I already have technically. Right? Unless we can go back to that area. Probably not though.
The Cursebreakers send their thanks. And their compliments. They were clearly very fond of Martell.
They remembered her. After all these years.
It's only been 5 years.
She was very kind, even to a tongue-tied lummox like me. You were one of the good ones, Martell. Why did you have to die?
Because it's the way the cookie crumbles, I guess.
She put everything into her work. She wasn't going to rest until we had fruit sweet enough to enjoy. And now we do. When she died, I named a sapling after her. And now it's a full-grown tree. Martell lives on through the fruit it bears.
And through you. Her dream would have died with her, had you not kept it alive. That's something to be proud of.
I didn't do anything really, but thank you. You're kinder to me than I deserve.
By the way, Otto's expecting some of your crop. And I wouldn't mind some of it either, if that's not too much to ask.
Of course not. I'll see that you're both well provided for. They like your fruit, Martell. Isn't that wonderful?
You're talking to a tree.
I'd say it's about time we planted you some siblings, don't you think?
What? Huh. What do I think of the budget reveals Philosopher's 2 and Forbidden West? Makes sense. Question is though, why don't we have any Forbidden West sales numbers though? But is that marketing budget too? Or is that just development budget? Because if that's just development, then Jesus. We do? Oh yeah, they said the numbers, didn't they? I forgot. 8.4 mil, yeah. That's not bad. I completely forgot that they announced it. Because I think it was in a blog post, right? It wasn't like this big thing. Or maybe they might have just like tweeted it out, I can't remember. Southern Rosaria.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dalmekia.
His eyes? Eye.
Could take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved
Kids were hanging out with Torgal.
grow and change present itself.
Torgal's old as fuck, especially for a dog. Which might not be a good sign.
Return to Ironhome.
For what?
Hmm?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past.
And so was I.
If I am to continue at your side,
Oh.
I must do the same.
Technically he's a wolf, true. But still, like, wolves don't live that long either.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Maybe I'm wrong on that one though. Wait, I don't actually. Wolf lifespan. Let me check just to make sure.
How far do you think your mother's
Yeah, it's like 16 years.
Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
I mean, 16 years is a long time though, to be fair. Second toggle. I hope they actually had an option to make that dialogue stop. Attack! Kill them! Sick 'em! Dun, dun, dun. Damn, this place looks like shit. Kind of reminds me of Death Stranding a little bit. Wait.
Let's go.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! Nothing but loyalists.
Jill, look.
Hmm? Alright. Black Shield.
Must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn.
You are a cunt.
It would be a pity to make examples of you all for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
Maybe they're looking for something. Ah. What a downgrade. Sell some shit though.
I reckon that's fair. I'd pay more if I could. I reckon that's fair. Keep to the roads now.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
What do you mean earlier? That was like a second ago.
Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, the Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh?
I want revenge on the mother. Let me kill her.
Information on the culprits.
You'd have to be dull as a sack of stone. 100? I heard it were 1,000.
Yeah, frame rate's definitely better. They've improved it. Also, no motion blur too. I turned that off. Still annoying that that wasn't an option from day one though.
The black shields. Just now. You seen them, didn't you?
Yeah, I saw them.
I think they was a black shields. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
Well, what do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harboring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a black shield myself.
Well, that was useless.
Firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out. Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that.
We are travelers.
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
Or what?
At least ask why.
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pool.
Alright.
Then we shall be on our way.
We're just passing by though, dude.
These people live with a knife to their throats.
We have to put a stop to it.
In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire?
Trying to think who else. Joshua?
Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
Come on. Run like the wind. This path will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
Run like the wind! What is that? Oh.
Ever since the apodatory, we've seen more and more of these echoes.
What do you think is waking them? The mother crystal's collapse?
I have an idea. More of my mother's men. Be safe.
Do, 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 do. Oh, you twat. Do, do, ba, do. Ba, do, ba. Ow. I pressed circle to dodge. Down we go.
You deserve a rest.
Ah, ye puss. Venom. 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 Oh. What does he like drill it in? Drills the sword in. Oh, that damaged us. Oh no, it didn't. Alright, what should we upgrade? Ignition? I'm gonna do ignition. Just because we've been kinda cheesing stuff with that. Oh, blood.
Blood, Clive.
Oh, it's just someone's time of the month, probably.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
Why are we surprised? We literally just fought them.
You know who we are. And still, you would bear your steel.
Yeah.
Why then? We owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
You...
Say that again.
Oh.
I'll show you a true shield to present.
Ow. Oh, damn. I wonder if that was Jill, though, that killed him there. Enemy slain. Easy. Why is he like up against the... What? Like on top of a rock, but against the bridge?
We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Ordeal.
What?
Guardians of the Flame.
The voice acting's like really good for everyone.
Then we hurry.
That guy fucking put his heart into that. Dying breath.
find something, boy.
Well, yeah, of course he did. He's
Death.
looking aggressive.
Found her.
Oh! Gee, what the fuck? Why is that guy upside down? Oh, girl, I think, back there. Why is there only one person upside down? Opposite day, I guess, I don't know. Wait. All branded, right? Yeah. Oh, there's a second person upside down.
This was my mother's doing.
Well, no shit.
But why? Why would anyone?
I don't know.
Because she's an evil fuck.
I never truly understood her. But this...
I mean, she betrayed everyone at Phoenix Gate. Like, what?
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end.
Yes!
We should go.
I still want to know what happened in between, like, them 13 years.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
We're approaching Buick Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith.
I still wish there was a spin button, like a proper spin button. Who's this? Just some randoms. What is that? In honor of the 250th anniversary of the founding of the Grand Duchy of Rosaria.
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
Yeah, and? Wait, you have to be stood still to do that? Why would I fight some crabs? Look at this place.
Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened.
Yep.
The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better.
I mean, probably didn't, right? Because the mother surely knows about the uncle. Wait.
That's the main gate.
Since when the fuck did Jill have a chocobo? And why is her chocobo faster than mine? Some bullshit.
Have mercy. Voice-ridden dogs they are. You can't ignore us forever.
Who would die on your doorstep?
I don't think they like care, to be honest. They're gonna kill them. Or at least one of them.
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in.
Can you like approach it by water?
I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built.
Yep.
So that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. But Lazarus... We'll find our way into the city there.
But nobody's in it.
The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
No. There's obviously something in there.
As long as it is abandoned.
Which it definitely won't be, because how would they make the gameplay engaging if it has no enemies?
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
What do you mean we haven't seen a single black shield? Yeah, we did. I mean, there's some right there, right? I guess they're just normal guards there.
This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
I mean, I don't remember it at all. We didn't come here. I had a feeling there'd be like loot or something. I will say though, like the loot you find in the world is kind of shit. Most of it's just crafting materials, right? It's not anything like insane. I guess I did get a sword from like one chest, but I instantly just got a better sword.
Not abandoned then.
That's kind of sus. Oh, it's bandits.
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out.
That was a loud whistle. Oh wait, you can attack 2 enemies at once, or 3 enemies at once. Oh, you twat. You know what, boys? Ignition's so good.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
Wait.
Of the Phoenix. It can't be.
Is that Wade?
He was there when you died.
How the fuck?
Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us. Founder, it really is you.
I don't think that's Wade, right? Oh, it is!
So Wade.
What the fuck? I thought he died. They tricked us.
We can speak inside.
Hey, now they're making like the demo hold less weight, not held less weight. Hold less weight. Like Joshua's still alive. Wade's still alive. The father isn't though, he's fucking dead.
Before the Empire could make
examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging
Wait, we
can do against the might
dropped some
of the
frames?
Empire.
No?
But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye, the foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord, but in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm.
No shit.
She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool.
Well,
And since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge.
Then so do we.
Make ready.
It's interesting though because she clearly hated us, but then she wanted to keep us alive because we're a good soldier. So maybe in a weird, twisted way, she kind of likes Clive.
What happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing,
Which son? Either Joshua or Clive. One of them. She only liked Joshua. Yeah. Like I said, maybe in a weird, twisted way, she might like Clive. Because obviously, Joshua's... We thought Joshua was dead, right?
We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
Again.
So Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
Wade's dead as fuck.
I imagine this
Again.
will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
You are welcome to what little we have.
I mean, clearly he doesn't, because my sword's still better. I will say, though, I think like the game's pretty light on RPG elements, to be honest. Like, there's some, but it's like not a lot. Also, wait, was that stick drift or was that... It is. Fuck's sake, dude. See what I mean? Look at that. Wait, is that... Let me check the map again. Was that stick drift? What was that? Yeah. God's sake, dude, it's so fucking annoying. I'm blowing in it again. See what I mean? Like, it's not doing it now. Will I get MW3? Yeah, more than likely.
Tell us then, Sir Wade.
Maybe.
What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buett Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
Nice lip syncing.
The bearers from Old Ed have been laid to rest. Very good. Now make ready for battle. As you command.
Technically, I've already got MW3 though.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
Black or white? Throughout the main scenario, Clive will often be joined by various companions who are keen to lend their assistance. However, depending on Clive's destination, they may choose to remain behind at the hideaway. Okay.
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village. We tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
I just wish you could spam that and just constantly Phoenix shift. Also, what the fuck was that? Oh, it was a sword. I thought it was like a graphical glitch.
Faster! Look at me sideways.
Come along now.
The bastards are lucky.
There they are. On your command, my lord.
Be safe.
Okay. Ambrosia just disappears. Hey boys. What's up?
What is it now? I told you. We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields? Then come!
Are you gonna get a Vood awakening right here? All of you.
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear. This one.
This one.
He indeed just got a Vood awakening. Oh. Fuck the Wyvern, dude. I'm nowhere near that. Ah. Whoa, what?
The Imperials aren't taking any chances.
I dodged that. Come on, dude. I will say though, the game's not very hard. I'll be honest. I said that as I almost died. Oh, fucking Dragoon. Wait, is that Dragoon?
Albeit a misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our point. That this
He looks sick.
is in dire need of cleansing.
That's a Dark Souls NPC. What the fuck? There's a Dragoon. Oh! I missed. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Bitch! Oh, great. Fucking minions.
We need to finish this. You mean finish him?
Ah. Oh. What? I pressed L2. Why didn't it like switch to Garuda? Oh, you twat. I wish you could dodge in between that. No. God damn it. I guess that wasn't really a boss, it was just a tougher enemy. A lot of crafting materials there.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did.
Don't celebrate too early.
Bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. My, Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to
And die.
the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it, as we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die, and her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
Hoorah! Oh wait.
think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
What? I didn't... Alright, fair enough. He can read my mind, I guess. Is max level like 40 or something? Was it 50? I think 50 would make more sense. Because isn't like the Final Fantasy mode like 100 max rank?
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had
Of the Galaxy?
Tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been.
Isn't that coming out on digital? Like tomorrow or today?
I suppose a formal request for an audience.
Even though I've already watched it.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
Fair enough. Even though it doesn't actually show that on Clive.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Yeah, they're both dead.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know.
How did Wade survive?
Go on now, my lord.
But Tyler didn't. I guess Tyler could have just bled out though. Imperial Province of Rosaria. Rosfield Manor. Is that the uncle? No.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance.
Duh. The uncle will know though.
Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Fucking loud footsteps, Jesus.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosfield died long ago.
I mean, there's a pretty big resemblance.
And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue.
What the fuck?
You would mock me as well?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot,
Huh.
loyal servant to Her Serene Holiness, Saint Sybil, the Unshod.
What is he doing?
Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Is that what he did when he was younger? What the fuck was that? Oh, it was the uncle's perspective he was blinking.
Curse thee, infect infectious flax wench? Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
That will fucking clap.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest matter in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you. You always were fond of that scene from The Saint in the Sanctuary. Never did let me place a Crandall.
That's a, what the fuck? It became so unserious.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit. See that you use the good plates, Rutherford. So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low.
I'm surprised you didn't kill the uncle.
Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster.
For better or worse,
Huh?
I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain...
Why did she like mutter that?
That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
Does Jill think she's a monster? Like herself?
You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive.
18,
The nation
technically.
Your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a
All right.
galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
Wait, we're gonna like
So you believe us then? About everything?
drive a boat?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
You don't think Jill is?
Whose authority?
By your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Bzz.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing. The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy, but now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle.
Yes, it would.
Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass.
They're making us like the uncle. He's dead as fuck. He's dead as fuck. I'm telling you. Everyone you like in this game gets killed. Other than like the main party. Well, they did kill Sid, so.
Over there. Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she?
It's alright, I guess.
Once outfitted,
She'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days. Something on your mind?
Yeah, why did she like mutter monster?
Monsters.
Yeah.
When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that the lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could.
Kids. They're playing like the Shiva music.
I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung a sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
We're all monsters deep down. I mean, technically, we are though, like, because Clive's effort,
I
right?
don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand?
Well, what the fuck do you want to be?
I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms.
Ah, kind of like Kratos.
I need to come to terms with my past.
Okay. So, oh, Clive.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Thank you, Clive.
Hey.
I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Dude, you're not a monster. Like, what?
Just promise me that you won't die with it.
Oh. Don't say it.
Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
There's definitely tension between them both, I'm gonna be honest. Back to the hideaway. That was fast as fuck. Here be monsters.
Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom, but Vivian could probably make an educated guess.
I didn't take you for a scholar, Ivan.
Who the fuck is Ivan?
It's Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage. I borrowed it from old tomes. Seems there's no creature in the realm so foul it can't be cooked up into something delicious.
Think I'll stick to the unfoul ones, thanks.
Oh, where's your sense of adventure, Sid? Honestly, one glance at these recipes, and even you would trade in your sword for a butcher's cleaver. From spit roasts to sweetmeats, this book has them all. What I wouldn't give to bring these recipes to life.
If it's my blessing you're hoping for, then by all means.
Well, I'm no hunter, Sid. The first ton of worm I came across would be the death of me. But you're made of sterner stuff. Would you help me resurrect one of these recipes?
I guess.
Something tells me you won't be taking no for an answer. Fine, I'll help.
Fantastic! Thank you.
So, dare I ask what's on the menu?
Chancer's stew. It was once a favourite among the gourmands of Oriflamme, if the author is to be believed. Though Molly's never heard of it. The only problem is that while the recipe is extremely detailed in most respects, it's infuriatingly cryptic as to the main ingredient. A beast, no doubt. Most likely something that would make easy work of a simple cook with more broth than brawn, but unwanted violets. I've no idea what they might be.
Does the book say anything else?
It's like the fawn things, right?
These violets sprout atop the bed of roses.
Roses.
Rosaria.
Rosaria, perhaps?
Rosaria, whatever.
The butchers in Martha's Rest might know something. I'll ask next time I'm there.
I mean, we could just do it now. Also, what's that plus side quest? Wait, I'm confused. So wait, cutscenes on, cutscenes off. Okay, so you can turn like the cutscenes off and stuff. So like, time accessory not available for use in arcade mode. Oh. It's because the fucking toggle accessory that I've got.
That monster's taken quite a liking.
What is this one?
How did we never hear about these guardians of the flame?
Every day. Not enough sword.
Clive! Oh, am I glad to see you?
That voice does not suit that face.
He ain't himself. And if I'm honest, he ain't been for a while. Normally it only takes a couple of drinks to perk him back up, but not this time. Something's getting him down. And whatever it is, he ain't telling. It's like he's lost his spark, you know? He's barely got enough fire in his belly to get the ump about stuff. But I'm thinking he might if we both bent his ear, because he respects you, innit? So, what do you
Innit?
say?
Fine. If you think it will help.
I knew you'd understand.
Fucking bottle of water and all that.
We let him be. He'll open up when he's ready.
All right.
Alright, Governor.
He'll only smell a rat if we both turn up at once. So, I'll go first, and you can meet us at the forge. Wait a bit, then head over when you're ready.
Speak with Blackthorn. So the plus sign for side quests means we get something new, right? Then you've just got normal side quests where it's, you know, we get like crafting materials and experience.
First August, and now you. What you pair up to? What's it got to do with me?
August was worried that something had been weighing on your mind. I thought you might want to talk about it.
Did you now?
Yeah.
I told you not to stick your nose in my business. What'd you go and do?
Clive just wants to help, innit?
Fuck, stop saying it.
Talk to him. You never know, you might feel better for getting it all out in the open. Please, mate.
Oh my god, there's another fucking...
Phil, shut you up. It's nothing really
British slang.
stupid. Not the sort of thing you bother people about.
Why don't you tell us all the same?
Karen and I have an arrangement. I keep an eye on Goots, and she shows me what the competition's up to. Interesting arms and armor, things like that. Anyway, the other day, she shows me a cuirass she's come by. Masterpiece of level work. Light, supple, and tougher than it had any right to be.
Okay.
Made my stuff look like every clumsy shit. I should have brought the bastard thing there and then just to study it, but I was too proud. And now every time I reach for my hammer, I'm reminded that I'm not the craftsman I thought I was.
Yeah, you suck. You haven't given me like new weapons that have done more damage in a while.
Now piss off.
All right, we're going. I always thought of old Blackthorn as a bit of a force of nature, like a storm cloud full of ale. Didn't think anything could rattle him. Least of all a stupid piece of leather.
Blackthorn's always taken pride in his craft. Questioning it means questioning himself. Something tells me this is only going to get worse. If he has doubts, it will affect his work, which will only add to his problems. We need to nip this in the bud.
I couldn't agree more.
He said he should have bought that.
Wasn't expecting him to say nip this in the bud, what?
So we should track it down for him. Assuming you're happy to help, that is.
Too bloody right I am.
Glad to hear it. First things first then. We need to speak to Karen.
That monster's taken quite a liking to Lady Karen.
Karen, do you have a moment? Blackthorn mentioned that you'd recently come by a leather cuirass.
Is Toggle back there?
An example of the craft, from what he told us.
And he ain't been himself since he saw it. So we thought we'd buy it for him.
Sorry, sold it already. Didn't think Blackthorn cared for it the way he turned his nose up.
Who bought it?
Nicely put together, that's for certain. Even if the bloke who made it is a bit of an odd one. Happened across him on my travels. Makes all his stuff to order, but the fella who commissioned it refused to pay. He didn't like the colour of summit. So I took it off his hands for a fair price.
You don't know where we might find him, do you?
Like I said, he's a bit of an odd one. Doesn't even have a workshop. He don't trust hunters neither, which means he spends as much time out tracking beasties as he does working their hides.
I see.
He did tell me something though.
Oh yeah, of course he did, conveniently.
His next commission's for a set of griffin hide greaves.
Here, there's a griffin on the hunt board. The curse breakers were placing bets on who'd bag it. Now where the bleeding hell was it sighted? Somewhere in Sambrec, maybe. Care Northern, that was it.
Oh, I'm not going back there.
Thank you, Karen. We'd be lost without you.
At least you admit it.
So, it sounds like going after that griffin might be the best chance we have of finding our roaming leather worker.
I'll leave the hunting to you if you don't mind. While you get on with that, I'll ask around the markets.
I mean, if it gives us better gear, might as well, mate.
Where he's hiding.
Good idea. Hopefully one of us will be able to track him down.
I could have sworn we had a few more.
There's a whole one locals call Dosmer. Wait, what? Like, why is it saying the objective's still there? I'm confused. I'm confuzzled because it's like it's saying use the hunt board to locate it, but is there not like a way to activate it? Hang on, let me like spam every button. Okay, so where is it? I guess you just meant to look at the location, right? West Gate by Sandbrick. Be here, right? Oh wow. Uh What would it be? Oh, what is that? Lightning rod? Try this way. Might be over here. It probably won't be. Oh. That's achievement. Rivergate. Hmm. Surely there's a... It says use the hunt board to locate it. I'm confused. Like, are you supposed to like activate it, or is it just like you find the location of it, then go look for it? But it's weird that the objective would still like appear. I was going on the trail from Lost Wing to Care. The order was met with a sudden blast of wind so strong that it sent back the trunks. Okay, from Lost Wing. So here.
Good day to you.
Okay, so go this way, I think, right?
The crystals we get from the Tailor Wall.
Oh, we can't call Chocobo. It's the right way, yeah. So is it over this way, maybe?
Let's go.
That's not Black Widow. Is that it? Doesn't seem like it.
Time to fight.
Burn. There it is, I think.
Griffins don't exactly make for easy prey. Let's hope our craftsman hasn't bitten off more than he can chew.
Damn, look at that thing. It's Boat beak. And it's a rank B too, so it's gonna be tougher. Where the fuck did you come from, Jill? Wait, it's level 28, Jesus. Burn him. What? Why can't I move? Noble dive. Oh, great. What is that nonsense, dude? Yeah, like, that's weird. Yeah, like, look at that. See, like, that attack is so weird. Can I get it? I've got 1 potion left. I mean, if it keeps doing that stupid attack, then now. What? What the fuck? How am I? What am I supposed to do with that attack? Okay, well that was fucking stupid. I'm dead. Oh, I dodged it, never mind. Oh, don't get greedy, don't get greedy, don't get greedy, don't get greedy. Woo! We're under-leveled for that one. But we're too good. But I used all my potions on that.
Something there, boy.
Yeah, the leather dude or whatever.
Could that be our man? Are you all right?
What's he cheesing for?
Dare say I'll survive. That griffin caught me before I could get an arrow off. Must have lost sight of me in the grass, though. I'd be dead if it hadn't.
More likely than not.
The name's Camille. I'm a lowly leather worker, if you couldn't tell by the smell of me.
Not so lowly from what I hear. Do you remember selling to a merchant by the name of Karen?
She's not an easy woman to forget. Bought a cuirass from me after I lost my buyer. Quite taken with my work, as far as I recall. Didn't stop her bartering me down to a pittance, though. She sent you for a refund?
It's not her who sent me.
Well, consider me flattered.
You should be. He's a master of his art, and not an easy man to impress.
Blacksmiths are proud folk. It's a rare thing indeed for one to praise a glorified tanner. And I don't imagine an impressive swordsman like yourself would be getting your steel from any but the best. I'd dearly love to help a fellow craftsman, but...
But you won't.
Actually, I suppose you could give him this.
What is it?
Treated leather. Same stuff I used to make that cuirass. If your man's as skilled as he sounds, he'll know what he's looking at. Well, you did save my life. And thanks to you, I'll be...
Well, I saved your life, but I didn't know I saved your life, so does that really count? I guess.
Short of showing him how to make the thing myself, that is. But there are rules against it. Secrets of the trade and whatnot.
In that case, I'll see that he gets it.
I'd be much obliged if you would. Right. I've got some greaves to make. You send your blacksmith my regards.
Will do. And thank you. Hopefully this will sweeten Blackthorn's mood.
Let's go back. Oh, Stake Drifter's back. Dude, this is so fucking stupid, dude. Is it back? I guess it's back, kind of. I don't know. I think we got some stuff to sell.
Well, don't just stand there gawping. Go on then. You got out else?
No.
You'll not find a better price than that. Finished, are you?
Yeah.
And with a bit of luck. How'd it go, Clive? Did you find him, or does the hunt continue?
I found him. And he asked me to give you this, along with his regards.
Give me new armor.
You're joking.
What is that?
He said he wouldn't teach you how to work it, but that if you were as skilled as you sounded, you'd have no trouble understanding how.
Why the fuck was Clive holding that?
So that's his secret. Crafty bastard. He's layered and cross-grained it. Good few times too. No wonder it's tough. And that's no ordinary oil he's used to get that finish. Oh, this is fine work. Even finer than I thought.
Yeah? I'll take your word for it. Just looks like leather to me. Still, I'm glad you're happy. Here, Clive. You didn't happen to catch the fella's name, did you?
Camille, I believe.
I thought as much. There ain't many leather workers in the realm daft enough to do their own hunting, see? And his name kept cropping up when I was asking around. Turns out he's from Tabor. And again, most leather workers are. But our friend Camille guards a long-held family secret, the details of which are the subject of some debate in the leather-working community.
Then we better keep this close to our chests.
Listen, sorry for putting the both of you to all that trouble. Should have kept my moaning to myself. Still, I'm glad you found him. This has cheered me right up.
I mean, you don't really look that cheered up.
Clive's idea, anyway. He did most of the work.
It's good to have you back, Blackthorn.
Just don't expect me to go turning out work like this. There's a reason he does his own hunting. He knows exactly what hides to look for. And that's how he gets them to layer up so nicely. And don't get me started on how much oiling this leather would need. But I reckon I can make something about as good. Something a Cursebreaker will have no trouble caring for. Anyway, enough narrowing. I've got work to be getting on with.
Looks like we won't be needing a new blacksmith.
As if there was a better one out there. It wouldn't have been the same anyway. No one spins a yarn like old Blackthorn in his cups. Right, now that's sorted. I've got duties to attend to. Thanks, Clive. You've given me my mate back.
No problem. Drake Slayer's belt design draft. Wow, a recipe. What a lovely thing to have after all that. You've obtained the design draft for the Drake Slayer Bell. Design drafts unlock new crafting options at the Black Hammer. Have a platform in the hideaway for details on material equipment.
Back, are ya? What's that for you, dear?
Oh.
If I do say so myself. Should last you a good while.
There we go.
And how am I meant to do that then?
Electrum and Briar Clamshell. Where the fuck do I get that from?
That it? Fine.
Yeah, we'll speak with Vivian. I don't think it'll end this quest line. But I think I'm probably gonna wrap up. What was that?
How did we never hear about these Guardians of the Flame?
Same way they never heard about us, I expect.
It's in stick drift again, look at that. So, like, I don't get it, dude. Look at that.
There are new billets being posted every day, but not enough swords to see to them.
Dude, what the fuck? I'm not even doing that then. He's okay, now it's got bad. Alright, whatever. So annoying.
Back again, Lord Rosfield. I'm touched that you should find me such good company.
It is not your company, but your counsel that I seek on this occasion.
Ah.
Ever the charmer. What will it be today, then?
The Iron Kingdom. I need to know what to expect.
You'll soon be setting sail for Drake's Breath, then, I take it. The mother crystal that rises from the boiling sea. There was a time when a true-blooded Rosarian had only to brave the waves to visit it. But then the Ironblood made their move.
Oh, history lesson.
As you know, the Iron Kingdom rules over the islands to the west of Storm. Or rather, its church does. But this is not the pragmatic approach to state religion employed by the Holy Empire to manipulate the masses. the Iron Kingdom is the literal embodiment of the crystalline orthodoxy. And so, if one is to understand it, one must start there. As the name implies, the orthodoxy holds the mother crystals sacred, and they do not take kindly to heathens plundering the objects of their worship for the means to fill washtubs and light lamps with frivolous feats of magic. Indeed, the faithful consider ether a sinful thing, a poison no less. And to them, a dominant is an instrument of evil.
Okay.
One they have proven only too happy to turn against their enemies. Some 80 years ago in Northern Storm, Drake's eye collapsed. Soon after,
Why?
in pursuit of ether and with the blight at their backs, the Northern Territories descended upon the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. And when the Shields of the Flame marched north to meet them, the Iron Kingdom spied an opportunity. A few short days later, the Crusaders landed on the island of Mount Justanus, home of Drake's breath, and plucked it from the duchy's grasp. Rosaria tried to reclaim it, of course, but to no avail. I doubt more than a handful of duchy men have set foot on its shores in your lifetime. Nor are they like to again, under the Empire's stewardship, meaning the Iron Blood will keep their island. Yet, the foothold they need to march on mainland soil when next they spy an opportunity. The Mother Crystal is both the object of the Iron Blood's worship and their gateway to the continent, making Drustanus the holiest of holy grounds, from which the Orthodox Crusade shall one day sail forth to claim the remaining Mother Crystals, or die trying.
My father and my grandfather both traded blows with the Iron Blood for control of Drake's breath. Had things unfolded differently at Phoenix Gate, we would have sent our entire fleet against them.
But instead, they sent their fleet against Rosaria, sacked the capital, killed the men, and captured the women, including Jill.
Yep.
I'd say you'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge, Clive.
My only aim is to destroy the Mother Crystal.
Yeah, but I kind of want revenge on the mother.
Thank you.
Like, she's a bitch.
Not much else to do here. Let's see if Jill's ready.
I'll see if Jill's ready next stream, because I'm getting tired. And we did quite a bit. It's just a pain in the ass that the fucking stick drift is getting annoying, but might just switch controllers and then hope for the best, and hopefully it like fixes itself. Wow, 2 levels in 3 hours. Great. Now the biggest question is, how far into the... Oh, okay, 44%? I mean, 10%. I got 10% more than what we originally did yesterday. Oh, well, not yesterday, last stream. 36, I think it was. Now it's 44. We're pushing through and we're sitting at 14 fucking hours. I don't know how. 14 hours? How? How's we sitting at 14 hours? Does it include 2 hours? I guess. I don't know. Yeah, we're nearly halfway through the game. Which is kind of crazy to think about. Yeah. I shall return, I guess today, like probably around the same time, or maybe earlier actually. Also, I just want to do a quick little showing of this on my YouTube. I've changed things around a little bit so it looks a little better. If you go on like the main page, so you can check here. So usually what would be here is like the comeback video, like that's like the edited video. And then I've got like a tab here for current playthrough. Now that might change into current playthroughs because we could do multiple. And obviously each playlist I'm gonna have like a little, you know, thing here saying that this is ongoing, we're playing through this right now. And then there's this one, for instance, like that's unfinished, completed Alien Isolation, unfinished Bloodborne, unfinished Call of Duty 4, and so on, right? And I'm going to be doing that for all the playlists, just so it looks a little bit better. But yeah, current playthrough is Final Fantasy 16, and I guess technically A Way Out should be current playthrough too, but I just need to find time to beat that. COD 4 I might go back to, whether or not that's like a re-playthrough, so like this is the old playthrough and we redo it, or I continue from where I left off, but just like maybe record it, you know, because I can stream on PS3. I not for stream, but I can record on PS3, right? So I could just go back to COD 4 on PS3, do what I needed to do, and finish up COD 4 recording. But then it's going to be very jank, because obviously it's a camera, but it works. And I also might change like the title of the episode to like training FNG or whatever, right? And then maybe change the thumbnails too, just to make it look more like these, you know, just more modern, I guess. But yeah, that'll probably be the plan. Just sorting everything out for the channel. But yeah, enjoying this game. It's pretty fucking good. Not much really happened though, like story-wise, for this stream. I guess it was like just more of like a calm situation, you know. I guess it makes sense with how last stream was. You know, we like lost Sid, we fought this giant icon. It makes sense for them to kind of scale it back a little bit and have a slow approach. But yeah, I think this game, we could maybe have more streams on this game than Elden Ring. We'll see though, because the side quests do take a while. And if I do get tired, obviously streams are going to be shorter and shorter. Yeah, I'm going to fuck off, get some sleep. I will return tomorrow, probably like around 11ish, maybe earlier. We'll see. We shall see. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the stream, and I will see you later. Ta-ta! And ta-ta!